Benchmarking is your key to measuring your progress in digital marketing. And today, we're going to teach you how to set up the perfect foundation for benchmarking and how to use it to measure your digital marketing progress over time. Let's go ahead and dive into it.
Before you get started, make sure to click the notification bell and make sure to subscribe so that you can get more videos like this in the future.
In this video, we're going to cover a couple things. What is benchmarking, the different kinds of benchmarking, why it's important, and how to conduct benchmarking through industry or competitive comparison. We're also going to talk about how to scale your digital marketing strategy using benchmarking analysis. So first, if you don't know what benchmarking is the process at looking at where you are versus your competitors. You use the information you gather to fill in and beat any gaps from where you are and your competitors stand. And key performance indicators, or KPIs, are going to help you to identify the performance from the various different angles. So in the most basic perspective, do you know how much it costs you to acquire a customer? Okay, think about that. Do you know how much it costs your competitor to acquire a customer? That could be an example of something you could use as a benchmark. Okay, now let's run through a couple of the different kinds of benchmarking. So competitive benchmarking. Here, you use your competition as a benchmark for your performance. There's three types of subsectors of competitive benchmarking or industry benchmarking. Those are process benchmarking, which is focusing on your company's process. You compare your efficiencies and performance using internal or external benchmarks. There's strategic benchmarking, and this one focuses on your strategies, which involve business models and planning. And then there's performance benchmarking. And this is the type that uses KPIs, and this is generally the main one that they're looking at when it comes to marketing. But as you can see, there's a lot of different types of competitive benchmarking: process, strategic, and performance. And it's good if you can kind of wrap your head around all of them. There's also something called industry benchmarking, which I'm a big fan of. So in this case, you're using industry averages as best practices. And there's some awesome tools and reports that will allow you to do this. I'll get into those in a second. Okay, let's talk about a couple tools that are really good for benchmarking. The first, and one of my favorites, is the Google Analytics Benchmark Reports. It's going to show you data by industry, data by the size of your website, and it's going to allow you to break it down by a bunch of really cool filters, such as channel, location, new sessions, returning sessions, total sessions, and more. It's a really great tool. Make sure to check it out. There's also SimilarWeb. People love SimilarWeb. You can put in your competitors and see a very good amount about what they're doing. SEMrush will give you some great competitive data. Pathmatics will also give you great competitive data. That's more on the paid media side. You'll be able to see all the places they're spending, and you'll be able to see what type of ad they're running there, whether it's video or image. There's also SpyFu. MailChimp on the email side gives you some pretty good data. This is specifically on the email side, but you'll get to see things such as open rate, click-through rate, and unsubscribes by industry. And really what you're looking to do is find the gaps and then fill them in. Final takeaways: make sure you know your current KPIs and you know your competitors to the best of your ability. Also, make sure that you know where you are versus your industry so that you can get a gauge on both of those things. And then finally, don't forget to look at things like strategy and performance benchmarking as well, because that can be really powerful. It's good to know if you have the right product market fit, and if you're able to do things efficiently that could allow you to have lower costs and give you a competitive advantage in another area. If you have any questions about benchmarking, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. If you need any help with benchmarking, go ahead and reach out to my agency, Ignite Visibility. We'd be happy to help you. We'll see you next time. Bye.